Before we get started in Goodleigh Manor, I just wanted to kind of give you a brief overview of the properties and the roads and how we have things laid out here at Goodleigh Manor. Right now we are basically in the middle of the development. This is the area they called the Hollow back when it was Goodleigh Farm. And we are in the middle of the two mountains that we have here at Goodleigh Manor. We have one mountain in this area here of the property, and we have another mountain in this area of the property. This property was owned by a man named Colonel Reynolds many years ago, and he was a big horse enthusiast and had a bunch of trails made to ride his horses on. One of the things we were able to do with our larger properties and the way we've laid this out is to keep close to 2 miles of those trails for people who live here to cross-country ski, mountain bike, take a jog, go for a walk with the dog, just something that you don't find here in the back mountain. And at this point, as I said, we're here, and the one walking trail comes up here on lot 146 and comes along in this area, and then you can come down, and you come down here into the Goodleigh Manor Nature Preserve, and then this trail goes all the way around the mountain and it comes out over here. So just a great feature here. As you can see from the map here, nice large properties, and this is 5 miles of road. It's all Blacktop Township Road, and you see a stretch from here to here, which is probably somewhere in close to 3/4 of a mile. And one of the things you will notice in here, most developments in that 3/4 of a mile would have probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 properties per side. So you'd probably have close to 100 properties in that area. And here, we have barely, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 properties, maybe 15 in that area. To kind of give you an idea of the spaciousness we have here and the amount of room you're going to have when you build your home. Let's go take a look at a few properties here and show you some of the views and some of what we have to offer. Once again, folks, here at the back mountain at Goodleigh Manor, we have some of the best views in any development you're going to find around here. This is just one example. We're just starting out. This is looking over at Goodleigh Farm. Basically, that's the original farm that Colonel Reynolds had as the Goodleigh Dairy Farm many years ago. But again, look at this view facing in a southerly direction. If you're looking to do something with solar, we have great exposure for that. We have views that are in the north, south, east, west, depending on which one you want to obviously face your home. All the properties here have all been soil tested. They are all guaranteed buildable. We have, as I mentioned earlier, 5 miles of Blacktop Township Road with underground utilities, and just all ready for your home. I mean, again, do you want to come home at night and look out on your back deck and see another home? Or do you want to come back from a hard day of work, come out looking at the deck, looking at this view here? I'm thinking of a home with a big great room with some nice big tall windows, and in the wintertime watching the snow come down out your window, or in the summertime enjoying an adult beverage sitting on your deck and just taking in nature. So this is just one area of the property. We're going to get to a few other ones here in our video, and we'll move on from here. This is parcel number 73. As Chuck is walking across to kind of give you an idea of what 2 acres looks like and how much room you have here, I just want to again show you just another tremendous view, just one of many. And this would be a north-facing view towards the Beaumont Valley up towards Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania, up in Wyoming County. Go ahead, wave your arms so we can see you over there. All right, I've zoomed in on Chuck, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom right back out to normal to give you an idea how far he is away. Again, folks, just a beautiful 2-acre property, nice mature woods, and also a magnificent view. Just one of many here at Goodleigh Manor. I'm riding here with the Chuck. Yeah. I'm riding here in the truck with. It's tough to say. I'm riding here in the truck. I'm riding here.
He's in the truck with Chuck.
And one of the things we know that people do at Goodleigh Manor is they drive 30 miles an hour through it, and they think they've seen the property. Well, this is a perfect example. This is parcel number 70, and as you drive up in here, you think, well, how do you get up? Where do you build on that one? But you see, we're used to looking at half-acre lots, and they don't realize how much road frontage these properties actually have. So, when we laid out the development, we obviously kept this stuff in mind. And you're going to get up to this point on the property, and you're still on it. And it comes up to this point about right in here. Now, I'm going to stop, and I'm just going to get out real quick, and I'm going to show you what people don't realize when they drive through the development doing 30 miles an hour to look at property. Now, we just got out of the car, and we just drove up the road. And again, this is parcel number 70. And if you see, we came up here. Now, this parcel is a corner parcel. And it also goes down to the left, down that way, over 100 feet. So, it's just an idea of the kind of road frontage that you have on these properties. Okay, so we're going to take a walk. We come up here, and we're up on the top of the property here. And just going to take a quick walk into parcel number 70. I just wanted to give you a look back as to where we just come from. In the distance there, you'll see Chuck's truck over on the road. So, one of the things folks drive through, they see these big cuts we have in here. And we wanted to get township roads in Goodleigh Manor, and one of the things we had to do in order to achieve that is obviously get the road grades at this township specification. So people drive up, they see the big cuts, and they think, well, how are you going to get a drive up there? When you come out and walk on the ground with us with the map, we can show you about how access to these properties is already taken into consideration on each individual property. I'm going to have Chuck just do a little pan around here on this property. This is just gorgeous up here, folks. I mean, this is beautiful land, gorgeous trees, and in a short bit here, Chuck's going to pan around. He's going to show you the phenomenal view of sitting up on top here.
Folks, one of the advantages of doing business with Landview Properties, we own the property, okay? And when you come to our office, when you call 1-800-THE-LAND, you're not dealing with some, MLS that an agent pulled off of the computer where they don't know where the property lines are maybe, or, they're not familiar where the septic sites are. Landview Properties, all of our salespeople, they know every aspect and feature of the property. They know where the property pins are. They know where the lines are flagged. They could show you, driveway entrances, possible building sites. They'll tell you that, they'll share with you their expertise on the property, and they know these properties inside and out. So, the first thing we ask our customers, what are you looking for in a property? What kind of house are you building? What's your goal with the property? Do you like to have sunsets? Do you like to see the sun come up in the morning? So, we work with our customers to find out exactly what they're looking for. And that's the most important thing, because, you could build a million different kinds of houses, but when you put that house on a property, it's kind of a permanent, feature. So you want to make sure that you have the right kind of property for your dream home. Okay, so when you come into Landview Properties, Goodleigh Manor, you're going to find that you're dealt with in a very courteous, professional, and friendly way, and we will do our best to help you. So call 1-800-THE-LAND right now. Someone will help you out. Come out here. There's no obligation. See what we have to offer here. This is one of the nicest developments in the back mountain. I mean, this would be your backyard at night when you come home, and you'd have a view with the sun going down on it. So, just come on out, and I'm going to take a little walk down on the property here to go explore some more.
You all know where we live here. We're very close to the Philadelphia metropolitan area, the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area, and the growth is all coming this way. Most of your developments around the back mountain, and even in the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton area, are half-acre, cookie-cutter properties, and there are thousands of them out there. When you're looking at investing in something, one of the things that brings the value of it is a demand and a supply. Well, there is a plentiful supply of half-acre lots in the valley. What we have here is an average of close to 4 acres of land. Come down the road 5, 10, 15 years in the future, you're never going to see another development like Goodleigh Manor. First of all, environmental regulations are coming out every day that prohibit ridgetop development. But the costs involved in this, and I can testify to the costs because it took a lot to get these roads through 5 miles over 2 mountains, is you're not going to be able to afford to do it anymore without doing water, sewer, half-acre lots, and cutting the mountain up. One of the things we look at when we develop property is we look at what is the least amount of properties I can get in here and make the project work for us. The other side of the coin is developers who say, what is the most amount of properties that I can get on this mountain? We didn't do that here. So from the value standpoint, having something that people want, obviously everybody wants to live on large acreage, but the supply of it out there in this area is not there. So that is obviously going to drive up the value of your property by having something people want that there's a very little bit of supply of. It's supply and demand. It's basic economics. So just another feature here we have at Goodleigh. And as we said, we have no further subdivision of properties. No one's going to buy a 4 or 5 acre property next to you, and you're going to come up here and all of a sudden there's going to be 4 homes on it. That's not going to happen. So we've protected your investment through our covenants and restrictions, and to ensure not only the value but the beauty of Goodleigh Manor.